Let me tell you a little story about me. Everything is about mindset. It really, really, really is. From anything that you do in your life, positivity breeds positivity. Mine's a long story. Don't really want to bore you with it. But there's so many reasons how I can explain that putting your mind and focus on one thing and don't believe the noise will always get you there with pure determination. So I've started up a few businesses. Back in 2022, I was 22 years old. I had a son. I was a single parent mum, working a few different jobs, hated them, thought, what the hell am I doing? I'm lining other people's pockets with my skills. I decided, I have a few music producer mates, taught me Reason, then Logic Pro, started making tunes, started DJing so people could hear my tunes. Thought, do you know what? I really want to learn about this now. Went to university, did a music tech degree. All in all, while holding down a few different jobs and looking after, at that age, 7-year-old son on my own and running a house. What happened then was my family, all of them, everybody in my family's got their own business. We've been taught that you can do anything you put your mind to, and I truly believe that. And if you feel stuck, only you can change that. So I thought, what can I do long term with this degree? My mum was a teacher. They were saying, become a teacher, blah, blah, blah. I didn't want to become a teacher. I ended up doing a teacher degree, still with a son, holding down jobs. I worked for a company. This company went around schools teaching music production to Key Stage 2 kids like 6 years to 11 years old. They weren't qualified teachers. You didn't have to be. And the girl who was my boss was a millionaire from doing this. She had a team. And I was teaching and training the new staff to come in to deliver these lessons to the schools and to do different groups of people, selling her business actually for her in front of other people, investors. And I was getting paid like £12 an hour, which I thought were great at the time. It was crap. I then found out that she started to pay the people that I trained up more money. One day she said to me, Tori, you don't realise how good you are. That was the comment that changed everything for me. And that is when I thought, do you know what? I am not lining anybody else's pockets with my skills. I'm an intelligent person. I've got passion for this. I'm going to do it myself. So I applied for Prince's Trust. I was just on the cusp where Prince's Trust, I was in my last year of getting any funding. They gave me funding. I had to stand in front of a load of people to tell them the passion about what I wanted to do and why I believed in it so much. And they said, we'll invest in you. There's no doubt about whatever you do in your life, you'll become successful. And that gave me a massive push. So I then became a facilitator to doing music technology classes, but you couldn't get a job at university doing it because those teachers that did that, they kept those jobs forever. And I wanted to be better than this woman that had created this company, the Work Teacher Train, did my teaching degree. To cut a long story short, I then created my own job. I went to music services, which is like the councils, local councils. It took me ages. I was knocking on doors. Nobody would let me in within the educational system until eventually they did. My mindset and my drive was always keep on going. My mum used to say to me when I used to be sad and with my head in my hands, I can't do it, I can't do it. Crying, like the stress of it, of like the years of me going to uni and bringing up a child on my own as well, shuffling and spinning bloody plates. She used to say, do you know what, Tori? If you say to yourself you can't do something, you cannot do it. You've already set your mind up for it. God rest her soul. That woman was incredible. And I'm very lucky to have been brought up that way. Anyway, fast forward, 10 years of doing that, busman's holiday, gave it up, didn't like it, didn't want to do it, started something else. Another roller coaster of a journey, and then diversity in the COVID and having a big shop selling sofas now. But I carried on. And I kept on carrying on. And COVID happened and people couldn't come to my shop. What am I going to do? How am I going to earn money? I went online. I started selling home decor stuff. It went parabolic. I was doing amazing. Then Etsy shut me down. I don't know why. I tried to fight it. I remember sitting in the fields behind my house, crying at night, the rain pouring down on me, looking up at the sky, saying, why me? I actually feel a bit emotional about that, still to this day. I just thought, do you know what? I'm not going to give a third party, Etsy or eBay or anybody like that, the chance to stop me from earning money. So I created a website and I carried on and I started. I'd already had a decent following on Facebook and that's where I am now. You've got to carry on in this life. Only you can hold yourself back. There's always pure determination and thinking outside the box that will make you be successful with a positive mindset and being grateful every day. I know people talk about this stuff. I've lived it. I've lived it my entire life of ups and downs. Now this brings you to crypto. This is just like the most amazing thing at the moment is where we're at with the ton ecosystem. I was in the crypto cycle. This is my second cycle. Meme coins were never my thing. I actually had about £7,000 and I started doing these calls. Stupid. But actually, it wouldn't have got me to see the person and the group that I'm in now, so not stupid. Everything happens for a reason. And I pretty much lost most of it. I had about £1,500 left. I was in desperation. I was like, oh my God, everything's going up. Oh my God, everything's going down. Take things out. Panic, 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 panic. Stupid. I was stupid. I then deleted all these VCs, these callers, telegrams, all these these scammers, everything. Like, we've all been there. We've all got a story to tell. But weirdly, I kept the Crypto Kings Telegram open. And at the same time of this happening, he also had the light bulb moment. And it became the gas pump with TSE. He was like, no, I'm not going to follow this, but just doing it for fun, just to see about the ton ecosystem. I thought, do you know what? I'm going to put some ton in it. He then did the same for TCAT. This guy then decided that he wanted to change the whole face of the movement of meme coins by following something that he'd seen from Meow, who's like the founder of Jupiter, for PPP. And I was like, yeah, this is what I am as a person. This is what I want as a person. This is what I believe in. Teaching us about don't let emotion get involved, this, that, blah, blah, blah. Everything made sense to me. Everything. Now, what I'm telling you is this. I do not look at a chart. When it comes to TSE and TCAT, I don't look at those charts. I don't even look at my wallets. Do you know why? Because I have absolute faith and conviction of this dude, his team behind him, the close-knit community that has the same vision. I've got that vision. I see it. PPP is the way forward, and if you don't know anything about it, look into it. This is my journey on how I'm going to become a millionaire. Along the way, I'm going to teach you about how to create simple things, beginner things. It's new to me, the ton ecosystem. I'm going to break it down. Being an ex-teacher, I've got that skill. All transferable. So watch this space. Keep an eye on the ball. Follow communities. I love my TCAT and TSE family. I'm excited to share everything that I can with you. One love. Peace out.